Quick video from Richard Perch in Pattaya, Thailand. I am doing it. I started to write this out because it was so funny to me when I woke up this morning. I'm like, so last night I do. So first of all, I do my exercise thing is I'm not really driving I have a motorbike, but I only drive it really locally. You know, go to the market here, go to the market there, like 5 minutes, and out to Pattaya, I can get anywhere. You know, it takes me 15, 20, depending on time of day, to where I get to where I want to go. It's a pain in the ass, fighting the traffic, all this stuff. So, and kind of more as a life insurance policy than anything else. I'm like, hey, look, it takes about $2.50 in a taxi, nice air conditioned, nice car, go wherever I want. I'm like, so I start doing that more lately. Very seldom take the motorbike out. And it's peace of mind as well, you know. You've seen some of my motorcycle videos that are very fast, aggressively, and everything. I can do that, but I don't really like I don't get off on the adrenaline thrill of it at all anymore. I'd rather just sit and chill. So what I do is, if I show you down there's a Hilton hotel that's called Central. There's a big mall there, modern mall. So what I do is I just have the taxi drop me at Central, and then I make my way back on foot. And I really like it because it feels nostalgic to me, because my first time here was when I was 25 years old in 1986. And one of the things I love to do is just walk around and observe people and do all this. Anyway, so last night I do this routine. I end up in a place at a go-go bar where I've known this girl for 2 years. She's a great person. I give her a little money now and then, and here's the difference. Normally, you give any of these girls some money. They go straight to get nails or hair or maybe a massage or something like that. This girl, Sumitra, you give her some money, you get a picture of a shopping cart at Macro. So I'm 64 years old. I'm just not going to do like this raise a he's like 6 years old, something like that, and so it's like that's like 6 or 7 years of my life, because I'm not going to do a job where I'm just like crap at it, right? So I've got it'd be like six or 7 years of my life at 64 to just be a father to a young boy, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, so last night I go to see Sumitra. Just if you wonder about Far knows about her, she knows about Far. Everything's honest and in the open, you know. Anyway, so I walk out to Marine Plaza. There's this place where it's called Marine Plaza. There's a McDonald's, all this stuff, and so I'm standing there, and I'm in the wrong. I'm in the middle of the road on a side street, and I call up a taxi on my app. And this Thai guy in a motorcycle, a small, motorbike, pulls up and he like honk me, and being inebriated, I tell him, fuck off. I know I'm in the wrong, but like, fuck off. It's not like, excuse me, something like that, right? Some polite way, like beep, 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 beep. And it just set me off a little bit. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And I know I'm in the wrong, so I say fuck off. He stops his motorbike, kicks the kickstand down, comes up. He literally doesn't weigh more than 120 pounds. He's like a little guy, right? I'm like near 200. It's hilarious. And you know, so anyway, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I have my phone in my left hand, still looking at it for when the taxi comes, right? And he's like, he gives me a chop like that to the neck. I literally look back down at my phone, and I point to his motorbike, and I say, psh, I give the signal, you know, get the fuck out of here. And he does. He does. He didn't escalate, right? And neither did I. To my credit, I think. You know, even though I was in the wrong. So, some guy could. I'm not sure whether he's American or whatever, but he's another little guy. He can't weigh. I doubt he weighed more than 150 pounds, right? So after the Thai guy leaves, this is like within a minute. He comes over to me, laughs. He's being jovial, so I go back with him, ha ha ha. But then he brings up something about President Trump, King of the World, President Trump. And whenever a leftist does it, expecting you to like ha 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 agree with them, I looked him right in the face. I said, I fucking love Trump. Oh, this set him off. And then he wants to fight. He literally starts kicking at me. He says, I'm strong. And he's kicking him. He's a 150-pound dude. You know, I could have picked him up and slammed him into the street, but I didn't. I was laughing at him and swatting away at his kicks in his white knee-high tennis shoes, not wearing flip-flops. Little guy. Yeah, he was lean, and he looked reasonably healthy. But after a couple times, I just swatted his feet. I literally swatted his feet away with my hand, while still holding my phone in my left hand, and he stopped. And I walked over a good distance and waited for my ride and got my ride. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The world is full of these deranged people, right? And don't get yourself involved in it. I'm glad, even though in a quite inebriated state, I just didn't take the bait in either case. And the first one was my fault anyway. I shouldn't have been standing in the middle of the road. He should have said, you know, hey, excuse me, can you move? Yeah, I was, yeah, sure, dude, yeah, for sure, and moved away, right? But I didn't escalate either one, and you know why? Because when I am drinking, I practice always what I call presence of mind. This is why, over my many years, I've driven drunk in the USA hundreds of times. Never been pulled over for it, never got a DUI, because presence of mind. If you've been drinking, when you get in that car, you have one thing to do, is competently get from here to here, and you think of nothing else. So that's it. Oh, here's just one last tidbit. All this bullshit that you see, you see these TV shows and movies now, where the 120-pound chick takes out like 10 guys because of her kung fu shit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The reason these guys backed off is because I outweigh them by a lot. And I'm not like a big fat fucker, right? They knew I could fucking do serious damage. So all these movies where the 120-pound chick takes out 10 guys, they're all fake. They're all fake. One of those guys who outweighs her by 50 pounds can fucking kill her at will. And it doesn't even matter if she has all the moves and he knows nothing. By sheer weight, you can kill. Do you have better moves than a bull? Yeah, you have a lot better moves than a bull. Still, that bull can fucking kill you easy. Don't be fucking fooled.